Today I am going to be showing you the basics to command blocks. Now, this is for anybody that's new to commands and command blocks that wants to learn how to use them and to eventually become a pro. But anyway, let's jump straight into this. And to start, you want to get yourself a command block. Now, in order to get a command block, you want to hit the backslash key, or you want to open your chat and then hit backslash. When you hit backslash, it will automatically open your chat, which is very useful for quick running commands. Then you want to do give to give a player something. It's basically what this command is. You want to do your name. In this case, this is my name, but you want to do your name here, right here. You want to do your name. Then you want to do Minecraft command underscore block, or you can just do command and then hit tab to autocomplete. Then you hit enter and it will give me a command block. Now I already had one, but now I have two. As you can see, I now have two command blocks. Now in order to continue on this video, you want to get yourself a command block and then place it down in front of you. Now, this is a very simple command block. It is a impulse, unconditional, and needs redstone command block. And when you open it up, you will see you have a done button, a cancel button, and then it will start opening up your commands. Now, unlike when you open your chat and do a command where you have to do a slash, in the command block you do not have to. You can just right away start doing commands. So the impulse command block basically acts as a impulse, basically like a pulse of, like just a pulse kind of a thing. It will run the command once it gets redstone, if needs redstone is on. So I can place a button right here and do a command in here. So I will do give @p, which is closest player. @p means nearest player. @e is all entities, which is basically all the zombies, all the players, everyone. @a is all players. @r is a random player, and @s is the current entity, which means the player running the command. So if I do @s, it's the same as putting in my name. So give @p nearest entity, as in a player or whatever. Minecraft command block. Now, when it's on impulse and needs redstone, that means whenever it gets redstone, it will run the command. So now, whenever I hit this button, it will give redstone to the command block and give me command block, as you can see. Now that's one of the types. You can also do impulse conditional, which will only run if it gets needs redstone. Which conditional means basically if the command block that is under it or pointing into it, that's why there's an arrow, runs the command successfully, it will then run the command right here if after this runs it successfully, and if this one gets redstone as well. Now, another way to do this without having to have two buttons here with two commands in here, I'm just going to do give @p stick. So I run this, it runs successfully, I run this, and it does it. Another way to do this, easier, is to change it to chain. Now, a chain command block is very interesting. Chain command block will run only after the impulse command block is run. So it will run this, and then right after, one tick later, which is 1/20th of a second, it will run the next chain command block in the chain. Now, if I take a chain command block, which you can get by doing give @s or your name chain command block, right here, just like that, you can get it. Or you can just place down a normal command block and then change it to chain right here, impulse to chain. Now, right now, if I change it, still give @p stick. Right now, if I activate it, it will just give me a command block, not a stick, because right now it's set to need redstone. So if this has redstone, and then I hit it, then it will run it as well if this command block is run. If I change this to always active, it means it is always active and will be run like there's a redstone block connected to it at all times. Same with this. If I change this to always active, it will run it and then stop running it since it already has redstone to it. When you set it to always active, it's basically like a redstone block is right next to it at all times, which means it will basically always be active and not ever turn off. But if you change it back to needs redstone, now whenever you give redstone to it, it will run give the closest player a command block, and then once that is run, it will run this. Now if I change this to conditional, now this one will only run if this one runs successfully. So if this one works and successfully gives me a command block, it will give me a stick. Now the third and final type of command block is a repeating command block. It will basically repeat for as long as it has redstone. Unless you change it to always active, then it will always be run. To get one of these, you can either place down an impulse command block, change it to repeat, just like that, to get one, or you can /give @s or your name repeating command block, and it will give you a repeating command block. Now this one is very useful since you can make it so that you can give the closest player a how about diamonds, so just a diamond, but it's on repeat. So as long as it has redstone, so a lever, whenever it's flicked down, it is emitting redstone and will power any command blocks that is connected to it. So if I do that and flick it, now it is repeatedly giving me diamonds. As you can see, it's just repeatedly giving. Wow, this is some. Well, if you ever want to get rich in Minecraft, do this. I don't think this is gonna stop unless I flick this. But when I do, it stops because the redstone signal is no longer activated and the command block is no longer activated. If I set this to always active, then it is active like there is a lever next to it that is flicked, or a redstone block next to it at all times, just like this. So, which activates it. If I change it back to needs redstone, there's a redstone block there. It is now giving me lots of diamonds. So I'm just going to clear my inventory by holding down shift and clicking this, which clears your entire inventory, which is very useful, especially when you're messing with command blocks. Yeah, these are the first few types of command blocks. Now, if I middle click command block, it will give me the command block that I am looking at. Same with anything else. If I middle click this bedrock, it will give me bedrock. So, now in order to actually place a command block on top of another command block, is you want to shift, like shift, and normally you'd fly down, but if you hold down space, which makes you up, and shift, which makes you go down, then you technically are shifting, but in the air, but you cannot see it. So you can also just shift normally in order to place a command block on top of it. Because when you don't shift, you open it if you right click. But when you do shift, you still open it, but if you're holding a block and you shift, then instead you place down the block instead of opening it, which is very useful and is how I placed command blocks on top of other command blocks in this video. But anyway, this has been Command Block Basics with me, Shadow Gaming. Please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and slap that bell so you don't miss another video, and I hope to see you again soon.